All right. So for this burn, we are starting out with kettlebell press out squats or dumbbell press out squats, or just goblet squats, depending on what you're able to do. But this is just kind of working the squat motion, and it's doing something to kind of work the core a little bit differently here. So all that would be was, if you have a weight that you can press out, get that weight, you come up a little closer here, and you would squat down, press out. So it's that little bit of extra time at the bottom of the squat where you're pressing it out, bringing it back in, and coming up. So it's challenging for the shoulders, it's challenging for the core. I might be doing that for maybe the first round, and I might have to eventually regress to just doing a regular goblet squat, just holding it a little closer, because I don't know if my shoulders and core can handle the weight that I have for all 4 rounds. But obviously try the best you can with whatever you have. So that's the first one. The second one is a goblet pendulum lunge. So I'm gonna kind of adjust this so you can see my legs a little better, hopefully. Let me see if I can. I have a hard time with this thing. There we go. Okay. So after that, pendulum lunge, so goblet. The pendulum is just, forward, back. We always do these in our warm-ups. So if you wanted to, you could do a forward, back on one side, forward, back on the other side, and every time you come to the middle, again, you could kind of switch like that. So that's the way to do it. That's probably the best way to do it, is to alternate which side you're walking through on each side. Because that way, it's going to be hard to tell where the 30 seconds is unless I say it every time. And let's be honest, I sometimes forget. So it'd be best to alternate. So that'll be a challenge for our legs. After that, single arm bench over row. So with that, you can either use your, dumbbell, kettlebell, both are fine. For a kettlebell or hinged, I have like a wide stance when I do it. I have the weight kind of between my legs, and I from here just kind of hover it and then roll like that. All right. And obviously for this first round, since it is single-sided, I'll try to shout out where the halfway point is and kind of, remember roughly the reps that you're getting and try to shoot for that number of reps on each side for the times to kind of in the future, depending on, how tired you're feeling and how fast you're going, to kind of base it. So if you get, 6 reps or, 7, 8 reps on the first time on each side, roughly is probably going to stay 7 to 8 reps throughout the rest of the workout for that exercise. So otherwise, if you want to be safe, you could, switch every 3. That's always a safe bet too. Cool. So that's rows for our back. Then after that, we have kind of like a core exercise here. So probably using, this will be a little lighter weight. If you have a kettlebell, I'll show you what I'll have you do. If you don't have a kettlebell, I'll show you another alternative. So with a kettlebell, if you have one, I'll have you do figure 8s. So figure 8s are where we start with this in the middle. You're handing off behind your legs, and you're kind of tracing a figure 8 with that kettlebell. So it's coming up and around, up and around. And this is working our obliques a ton, obviously working our hips a little bit. If you do not have a kettlebell and you have, like, say, a dumbbell or something, I would probably have you hang on to it maybe like this. I have one hand on it, then I kind of wrap my other hand around here, and I'll have us do, it'll be like a kind of a squat chop. All right, kind of squatting and going up side to side like this. These are also really great for your core. They're a lot more simple, so honestly, a lot of times people actually will end up feeling more in their core. But yeah, dumbbell dumbbell squat chops. That's what those are called. So big squat, using that squat to give that weight, the momentum up, using your core to kind of slow it down. So really explode up with that, and then kind of allow your core to do all the slowing down. Awesome. So that's the fourth one. The fifth one is a push-up position hand touch. It's pretty simple in comparison to all that. So I'll back up a little bit. So all that'll be is you are going to be starting in your push-up position, and you are just going to keeping your hips as stable as you can. You're going to, bring hand, touch your other hand. It's kind of a nice little relaxing, just kidding. But it'll be a good, kind of a rest, it feels like, compared to some of these other ones. So in that push-up position, hand touch, trying to keep your hips level, trying to keep them from rocking back and forth when you're doing it. So that'll be good as well. That should be good. After that, bear crawls. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to be, up. I'll have you walk forward and walk back in whatever space you have. All right. Trying to keep your knees relatively low to the ground. So trying to be, roughly this height with our knees, trying not to let this become our bear. We don't want to have our butt stirred up there. We want it to be down a little lower with these to keep our core active as we do these. That one's for conditioning. So that's going to burn a ton of calories. It's going to get our heart rate up. 30 seconds will start to feel like quite a long time. So that'll be our challenge one of the day to kind of push ourselves on. And then after that, it'll be a single arm suitcase deadlift. So what that'll be, whatever kind of weight you got, set one weight on the side of you. You're basically treating it like a suitcase. So you're hinging down. This is how you're going to safely pick up a suitcase. Back flat, and then, all right, trying to hold the weight out, as far as you can. Trying not to let it bump into your body. Trying not to let yourself do this. Trying to be as centered as you can. Obviously, that's hard. So your back's gonna need a lot of work along with your hips on this. And I'll try my best to shout out the halfway point for the first round, kind of count the reps. Otherwise, safe bet, switch every 3 or so. So that's suitcase deadlift. If your back's feeling funny or something like that, don't be afraid to, with whatever weight you have, just do, say if you had a dumbbell, and that's kind of, if you feel like you're twisting too much, you feel like it's bothering your back, you can, you could take a regular dumbbell and do deadlifts like that, or like this. That's fine too. There is still a core requirement for that, but it's not going to try to twist you. So if you start feeling something in your back, don't be afraid to do that. Version 2, you're still getting the same hinge benefit, which is the main focus of this. And then the last one, certainly not least, single arm thrusters. So single arm thrusters, it's kind of like that squat into a press, kind of using the squat for as much of a press as you can possibly do. All right. If you're not feeling too great on that, or if you're, Julia, I'm not sure what kind of pressing you're able to do with stuff like this, but
I can't.
Nothing. Yeah, not really a whole lot. I don't know if you would be able to in a tiny bit of, just a tiny little, not even a full thing, but just like go from like a goblet squat to like a, just get the shoulders moving a little bit. Doesn't even have to be the full extension if it's going to bother your shoulder, but I for sure on that one want to keep the squat. So getting that squat with that. Awesome. And that's the whole thing. That would be the last one. All right. So yeah, should be good. Should be a challenge. I already feel warm, so it's always a good feeling. All right, so let's get warmed up. For our first warm up, I'm gonna have us on our back. We're gonna do Jeez, I knocked you all over. I want to have us do a hip stretch. Not quite a figure four, a slightly different one. It's one where we're just kind of pulling our leg across our body. So we're here pulling it across from straight on. It just looks like this. I'm pulling kind of across and up, just holding it for 30 seconds on each side. I'm gonna start some music here. See if it plays. Three, two, one. Switch sides.
Y siempre me quedé con la ganas de reparte y subiste. La verdad que te acuerdas, yo soy Gise. Que tu cuerpo a mirar y nunca se me van a ir las ganas que tengo de ti, chica. Vete a que
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done with that. I'm gonna have us after that do some side lying windmills. So for those who lie on your side, kind of tuck your knees so they're at a 90-degree angle, and then with your hands, you're gonna trace your top hand up, over, and around. We're gonna do 5 windmills like this on each side. Once you've done 5, I'll let you switch.
Hace tiempo no te veía. Yo soy el que tu amiga decía, el que le contaba las cosas que te haría, pura suciería. Perdóname que sea tan grosero, es que de verte yo me acelero. Si tengo que esperarte, yo espero. Por ti la cuenta la dejo en cero.
There we go. All right, once you're done with those 5, I'm gonna have us do we're gonna be in our kind of crunch position here, and we are going to do kind of crunch. You almost call these wall slides. Sometimes we call floor slides. Let's call them slides since it's not really a wall or a floor we're pressing against. We'll do 10 of these, trying to get them pressed back as far as we can. All right. Good. Excellent. Then after that, I'm going to have us do some Spider-Mans with elbow drops. We'll do 5 of those on each side. So we'll be up in the push-up position. We'll step, drop our elbow to the ground as close as we can get. I'm going to do 5 of these on each side. I feel like I've already gained a good amount of flexibility from doing these, because the first time we did them, again, since we hadn't done them in a long time, I was like almost completely, I was like really reaching hard to try to get to the ground, and now it seems relatively natural, so that's great. So these do work. All right, I think that's about each side. Good. Whew. All right, once we're done with those, I'm gonna have us bring it on up. I'm gonna have us next do some high kicks here. So we'll do 10 high kicks on each foot. Focus on warming up our hip flexor, stretching out our hamstrings.
Y de la nada por costumbre la malla se fue. Pensaba que esa noche la encontré, por eso te fallé, no quería hacerlo, baby, pero voy aquí pensando en nosotros.
All right, once we're done with those, I'm gonna have us do lateral squats. We'll get a nice wide stance. All right, now we'll do 5 of these on each side.
Quiero estar contigo, pase lo que pase. De los mensajes que escribí, quise borrarlo, pero rápido los vistes. Yo te buscaba, pero tú sabías de mí más que yo de ti. No sé qué me pasó ayer.
And after that, I'll have us do, so we'll do 15 forward and back hops. So forward and back both legs, 15 of them. Once you're done 15 forward and back hops, I'll do 15 side to side. All right, and then I'll have us do 25 jumping jacks. Once you're finished with that, then we'll get started.
No sé qué me pasó ayer, se parecía tanto a ti cuando te conocí, por eso fallé. Es que con el tiempo cambiamos y nos acostumbramos pensando que todo marcha. No sé qué me pasó ayer, se parecía tanto a ti cuando te conocí, por eso fallé. Es que con el tiempo cambiamos.
Great, all right, guys. So we are going to kick this thing off. All right, 4 rounds, 30 work, 15 rest. Starting with our press out squat. All right, I'll start our timer here in 10. Whew. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Press out squats, here we go.
Consola DJ, que ella ya todo el mundo la conoce. Hoy está soltera y quiere roce. Pide que la toque. Ojalá que nunca pare de sonar pa' que siga el baile.
3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds to rest. Then we'll be going into our pendulum lunges here. All right. 5, 4, 3,
2, 1, go.
Pendulum lunges.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
There we go. Woo. All right, then bent over rows.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bent over rows.
Dice que termina a las 3, pero yo le pagué pa' que siga a las 10. Ojalá que nunca
Halfway.
sonar pa' que siga el baile. Él dice que termina a las 3, pero yo le pagué pa' que siga a las 10.
Make sure you're hinged.
3,
Good hinge.
2, 1, rest.
Good job. Woo. All right.
3,
Figure 8.
2,
Go.
1, go.
Figure 8 or squat chops.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Great. Woo. All right. Push-up position, hand touch.
3, 2, 1. Go.
The more control, the better on these. Control is even more important than the speed. Yeah, for these control from side to side is by far more effective than going fast.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Here we go. Okay. All right, bear crawl is next.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Bear crawl. Halfway. Keep pushing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, suitcase deadlifts.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Halfway. Five.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
There we go, rest. All right, last but not least, thrusters.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Halfway.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, that's one round down. Starting round two here. 3,
3, 2, 1. Go.
Really bracing at the bottom.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, walk through lunges.
3, 2, 1. Go. Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Wow. All right, bent over rows. Those are hard.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Halfway.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Oh. Figure eights.
3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Push up position and touch.
3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, bear crawls next.
3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Suitcase deadlifts.
3, 2, 1. Go.
1/2.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, thrusters.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Halfway.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Starting round 3. Press out squats.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Orientando las generaciones nuevas por la verdadera. Bella que bueno galáctica, para que te cogen los panties. Métele bella con la verdad, más puta que Betty. Date que puto bella que para mí fuiste tú. Y no matarlo con la U. Yo te con bicho.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Walk through your lunge. 10 on lunge. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Push over row.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Halfway.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
Squat chops or figure eights.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mami, yo te la embo toda, baja pa' casa que yo te la embo toda, ey, que yo te la embo toda, baja pa' casa que yo te la embo toda, mami, yo te la embo toda, dime si él va, si tú fumas ya
3, 2, 1, rest.
Our push-up position, hand touches.
3, 2, 1, go.
Almost there.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Right, bear curls.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Halfway.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
There we go. Suitcase deadlift.
3, 2, 1, go.
Halfway.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
And thrusters.
3, 2, 1, go.
time to go. Oh. Like press out squats.
3, 2, 1, go.
Keep it up.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Pendulum lunges. Last set.
3, 2, 1, go.
Focusing on your breathing.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Next is our rows.
3, 2, 1, go.
Halfway, switch.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
All right, squat chops. Oh, Julie got a head start on these.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest.
All right, push up with some hand touches. Almost there.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest.
Oh man, bear crawls coming up next.
Three, 2, 1,
Here we go.
go.
Push through these. Ten seconds left.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
Ooh, deadlifts.
Three, 2, 1,
Go.
go.
Halfway.
Three, two, one, rest.
Good. And thrusters to finish it off.
Three, two, one, go.
Switch.
Three, two, one, done.
Good job. That's it. Excellent. Great work. Oh my gosh. Way to push everybody.